morning. I see that both participants are here, and I notice that both of you have microphones, which is wonderful. Before we start the class, I'm going to go over the instructions a little bit and teach you how to use our Centra software for training so that we can better interact with each other. I want all of you to look at the small icons across the top of the screen, because these are going to be very important as we go through our class this morning. All of you should see a hand that is raised on the board up top, across the top of your page. If you do see that hand, I would like you to click on the little green check mark that's also at the top of your page that says yes. This will indicate to me that you're seeing it and that you're following along with me. Heather, I see you've marked a green check mark, and Sue, you have too. Great. So both of you now have mastered the art of knowing when to use the green check mark and to indicate that you're following along with me. The hand is if you happen to have a question. This is very important in case you're falling behind or you don't follow something that I'm telling you. Be sure you click on the hand, and that will notify me that you have a question and we can stop. And please do this at any time during this morning's lecture so that I will know if I'm going too fast or if I'm saying something that you don't quite follow. If I'm asking if you're following along and you're not, I would like you to click on the little red X, which indicates no. Can you please do that now so that I can make sure that you realize where the little red X is on your board? Great. Heather, you've done yours. Sue, great. Thank you both. Now, if for any reason during this morning's lecture, or even tomorrow, because this is a two-part class that we're going to be conducting, if the telephone rings, if you need to step out, I understand that you may be at your place of work right now, and one thing or another might come up. So if you need to momentarily step out of the class, we do have an icon up top that says step out. If you're going to be gone, please click on this and that will notify me that you have temporarily stepped out, and then be sure and click on it again when you come back in so I'll know that you've returned to the class. If at any time during our two-day sessions together you find something I say amusing, and hopefully from time to time I can throw in a joke or two, there is a little icon that says laugh, a happy face. And if I do say something funny, please click on the happy face and I'll know that you think that it's funny too. Ah, Sue, you think it's funny. Thank you. And if at any time I say something truly profound, also feel free to applaud. Applause is always welcome. I have enabled several of us, thank you, Heather. I have enabled several of us to be able to talk at the same time. If you are going to talk, you need to hold down, you see where you have a little microphones next to your names as participants? You need to hold that icon down. Oh, thank you, Heather. I noticed that and thank you also, Sue. You need to hold that down with your left mouse button and then speak. When you're through speaking, please release your mouse button. And there is going to be a slight delay because we are talking over the internet. So please allow for the delay in speaking. Now, we're going to demonstrate this by having each one of you say a little something about yourself. So Heather, why don't you start? I want you to hold down the left button on your mouse right over the microphone and tell me what your name is. And today's class is on blogging for libraries. So I'd like you to tell me what you hope to gain from the class over these next 2 days.